Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to explore an intense and thrilling storyline from General Hospital, one filled with intrigue, betrayal, and high stakes. So sit tight, as we dive into the twists and turns of this fascinating episode. Let's get started. To truly understand the gravity of the situation, let's start from the moment when the team's plan hits a major snag. Anna, who has been dealing with the emotional weight of her actions, reveals to Jason and Spinelli that things aren't as straightforward as they seem. Jason, ever the protective best friend, is furious upon hearing that Carly is involved in their mission. His protective instincts kick in, and he's quick to question why Anna would risk bringing Carly into such a precarious situation. This sets the stage for an emotional confrontation, as Anna tries to justify her actions, while Jason struggles to understand the necessity of putting Carly in harm's way. However, Anna has her reasons. She believes that involving Carly is the only way to gain critical information about the missing Cassadines. And yet, despite the urgency, Anna's guilt continues to simmer beneath the surface, her mind weighed down by the thought of Lulu's daughter still being out there, and her sense of responsibility growing with each passing day. Meanwhile, Carly, feeling conflicted, has her own doubts about the mission. When she first receives Anna's request to plant a bug on Brennan, she flatly refuses. The stakes are high, and Carly is cautious, knowing that getting involved with the WSB, especially in such a clandestine manner, could have dangerous consequences. But it's Spinelli's insistence and persuasive arguments that finally break her resolve. Carly reluctantly agrees, but only with the condition that she does so to prove Anna wrong about Brennan. This twist in Carly's character highlights her competitive nature and her desire to assert control over the unfolding situation. With the decision made, Carly takes action, and her role in this high-stakes operation begins. After Jason, completely unaware of Anna and Carly's plans, arrives at Brennan's office with the intent to pry out Valentin's whereabouts, Carly swoops in to execute her part. She arrives with her usual charm, all the while knowing that the clock is ticking. When Brennan turns his back, Carly seizes the opportunity and discreetly plants the bug under his desk, ensuring that their eavesdropping efforts will be set into motion. However, the scene also serves as a reminder of the fine line Carly is walking. She's stepping into a dangerous world, and while her involvement might seem innocent, the stakes are anything but. But things don't stay quiet for long. Jason, feeling the pressure of the mission, heads to Anna's apartment, only to be met with suspicion. He sees Spinelli, and immediately, his protective instincts flare up again. He demands answers, wondering aloud why Anna felt the need to get involved with Carly, a decision that only serves to deepen his distrust. Jason's reaction speaks volumes about his loyalty to his friends and his need to shield them from unnecessary danger, especially when the mission could jeopardize their safety. Anna, for her part, tries to calm him down, but the tension is palpable, leaving everyone on edge. Meanwhile, Carly, who initially had no idea how difficult it would be to pull off this mission, starts to realize just how risky it is. When Spinelli alerts her that Brennan's office is heavily secured and undergoes a sweep every night, Carly begins to second-guess her decision to get involved. The weight of the situation becomes clearer, and she feels the pressure mounting as the likelihood of being discovered grows. Despite the mounting tension, Spinelli is determined to stay on track. As the hours tick by, Spinelli informs the group that Brennan has made an unexpected phone call. The team listens in on the bug planted under his desk, eagerly waiting for any lead that could uncover Valentin's location. What they overhear is both chilling and intriguing. Brennan speaks to someone on the other end of the line, alluding to Lulu being awake and discussing their next move. While the conversation seems to point directly to Valentin being involved, a lingering doubt creeps in. Could this be a ruse? Is Valentin still alive, or has he been dead for much longer than anyone realizes? This revelation adds yet another layer of complexity to the mystery. The group is left in suspense, unsure of who to trust and what to believe. While the evidence points toward Valentin being the person Brennan is speaking to, it's also possible that the whole thing is a carefully constructed ploy to throw them off the scent. This ambiguity keeps everyone on edge, deepening the sense of paranoia that runs through the storyline. Ultimately, the stakes of this mission continue to rise, with each new revelation throwing the group into further turmoil. As Anna, Carly, Spinelli, and Jason continue to work together to uncover the truth behind Lulu's disappearance, they must navigate not only their personal conflicts but also the dangerous and unpredictable world they find themselves in. Will they succeed in bringing Lulu's daughter back, or will the shadows of betrayal and deception prove too much to overcome? It's clear that the tension in Port Charles is far from over. With each passing moment, the stakes get higher, the risks greater, and the line between ally and enemy becomes increasingly blurred. Stay tuned for the next chapter in this thrilling saga, where the battle for truth and justice takes a shocking new turn. A warm welcome from GH's legacy stars. When Alexa Havens joined General Hospital as Lulu Spencer, she found herself stepping into a long legacy of beloved characters. However, it wasn't just her on-screen family who made her feel at home. It was also the warmth of her co-stars. Havens' first encounter with Jeannie Francis, who plays her on-screen mother, was a moment she'll never forget. Describing their interaction, Havens recalled, "She was so sweet and just hugged me and said, 'Is this my daughter?' I just felt very welcomed." That genuine embrace from Francis immediately helped Havens feel at ease, even amidst the weight of joining a long-running soap opera with such a rich history. The actress had previously been cast in a soap opera role. Lulu Spencer's new portrayer wasn't a total newcomer to the genre, though her journey to General Hospital had its own unique twists and turns. Her first major role on daytime television was as Babe Carey on All My Children from 2003 to 2011. While she was no stranger to soap fans, her transition into the GH world brought its own set of serendipitous moments, especially when it came to meeting her on-screen family. Serendipity and family connections. Before landing the role of Lulu, Havens experienced a peculiar yet heartwarming coincidence involving both her mother and her future co-stars. She shared how her mother had sent her an article about Jonathan Jackson's return to General Hospital as Lucky Spencer, Lulu's brother. At the time, Havens had no personal connection to Jackson and was simply excited for his return, telling Soap Opera Digest, "Okay, I don't really know him, but I'm really happy for him." Little did she know, this seemingly random article would foreshadow a significant moment in her life. Havens soon learned that Jackson was not only returning to the soap but was also a distant relative of one of her mother's neighbors. Yet, the coincidences didn't stop there. Just months later, Havens shared the exciting news with her mom that she had landed the role of Lulu. As she told her mother, "I'm going to be playing his sister." Havens couldn't help but laugh at the timing and improbability of it all. "What are the chances of that?" she marveled. Her mother, who had always been a big fan of Jackson, was thrilled by the news. Havens knew her mom would undoubtedly go into fangirl mode when she finally met Jackson in person, given her deep admiration for his work and his musical talent. A twist of fate and family connections. Even more surprising was how Havens' mother had once again played a pivotal role in guiding her toward a future she couldn't have predicted. Before she even knew she would be joining the GH cast, Havens' mother had sent her an article about Justin Bruning, Havens' former co-star from All My Children. In the article, Bruning was described as a charming and down-to-earth actor, and it quickly became clear to Havens' mom that she admired him. "He just seems so sweet," her mother remarked, so much so that she thought the two would make a great couple. However, Havens laughed it off at the time, explaining to Soap Opera Digest, "I wasn't dating him." But life has a funny way of playing out. As fate would have it, Havens did eventually end up marrying Bruning. Reflecting on her mother's intuition, she jokingly said, "So, Mom was right." This small but significant moment further showcased how the connections between her personal and professional life seemed to intertwine in the most unexpected and delightful ways. Filling big shoes with poise. While Havens' personal journey to General Hospital might have been shaped by these curious coincidences, her performance as Lulu was undeniably her own. She quickly became a standout cast member, bringing fresh energy and a distinct presence to the iconic character. Fans of the show were immediately struck by how much Havens resembled the original Lulu, Julie Marie Berman, both in terms of physical appearance and energy. There was an undeniable sense of continuity, even as the character underwent a transformation with a new face. Moreover, Haven's voice seemed to echo that of Lulu's second portrayer, Emmy Rylan. It was as if Havens had perfectly captured the spirit of the character, yet also added her own personal flair. Her portrayal struck a balance between honoring the legacy of Lulu while making the character her own, a delicate feat for any actor joining a long-running soap opera with such an established fan base. A coma, a run, and an escape. Perhaps one of the most iconic moments of Haven's portrayal of Lulu was her character's dramatic return to Port Charles. After waking up from a coma, Lulu's first instinct was to flee her current situation at Turning Woods and return home to Port Charles. The character's determination to escape whatever sinister plot Cyrus had for her set the stage for an intense and thrilling storyline. It was a remarkable moment of resilience, as Lulu literally ran from her hospital room, symbolizing both her physical and emotional journey to reclaim her agency. This memorable scene marked the beginning of a new chapter in the character's life, one that would see her reconnecting with her roots and her loved ones. A strong family bond. Upon Lulu's return to Port Charles, one of the central elements of her story was her reconnection with her family. At the heart of these relationships was her mother, Laura, and her brother, Lucky. Havens found herself drawing from her own experiences of family bonds to bring authenticity to her portrayal. Reuniting with her on-screen family proved to be both a deeply emotional and rewarding experience. The love and support that Lulu received from her family were integral to her character's journey, and it was clear that Havens brought her own warmth and sincerity to the role. This moment of reconnection with her loved ones mirrored Havens' own life, as she found herself building her own family connections, both on and off-screen. As news of Maurice Benard's upcoming meet-and-greet events spread, the excitement among his devoted fans was palpable. Many shared their enthusiastic reactions, expressing how thrilled they were about the chance to meet the iconic General Hospital star in person. For some, this event represents a rare opportunity to meet their favorite actor, while for others, it's a cherished chance to make lasting memories. However, not all fans could attend the events in Pelham and Rutherford, and some expressed their disappointment over missing out. A recurring sentiment in the comments was a wish for Benard to visit Staten Island in the future. It seems that many fans from that area are eagerly hoping to see the star closer to home. While this weekend's events are already generating significant buzz, fans remain optimistic that their turn will come soon. Fans also shared stories of how much Benard's portrayal of Sonny Corinthos means to them. For years, Benard has brought depth to the role of the notorious crime boss, captivating audiences with his ability to balance the complexities of family, loyalty, and power. It's not just his character on screen that fans adore, but the kindness and humility that Benard exudes in real life. His interactions with fans, whether online or in person, have made him one of the most beloved stars in the soap opera world. The excitement surrounding the upcoming events. The upcoming meet-and-greet events are shaping up to be exciting affairs, with fans eager to interact with the man who has brought Sonny Corinthos to life for decades. Maurice Benard shared details about these events on his Instagram, where he expressed his enthusiasm to meet his fans. With the caption, "Just a few days away. I can't wait to meet up with fans in Pelham on Saturday, December 7th and Sunday, December 8th in Rutherford, New Jersey. Get a VIP ticket to say hello and get a photo op." He encouraged his followers to mark their calendars and join him for these memorable occasions. His Instagram post featured a vibrant poster detailing the venues and times, and fans were quick to respond with excitement. The events, scheduled in New York and New Jersey, promise to give ABC viewers the opportunity to meet their favorite soap star in a more personal setting. With VIP tickets available for a special photo op, it's clear that Maurice Benard is preparing to give his fans an unforgettable experience. Details of the meet-and-greet events. The first event will take place on Saturday, December 7th, in Pelham, New York, at the renowned The Picture House at 175 Wolf's Lane. This venue, known for its charm and intimate atmosphere, will provide a perfect backdrop for the meet-and-greet. For just $55.99, fans can secure general admission to the event, but for those wanting a more exclusive experience, VIP tickets are available for $115.30. VIP ticket holders will enjoy a post-show photo opportunity with Benard, making this a chance to capture a moment with the star to treasure forever. The following day, on Sunday, December 8, Maurice Benard will make an appearance at Bananas Comedy Club in Rutherford, New Jersey, located at 801 Rutherford Avenue. The comedy club promises a fun and relaxed setting for fans to meet the actor. Once again, general admission will cost $55.99, while VIP tickets are priced at $99, plus taxes and fees, providing fans with the chance for a photo op with Benard. The excitement surrounding these two events has been building ever since the announcement, and fans are counting down the days until they can meet Sonny Corinthos face to face. A crime boss who loves his family. Maurice Benard's portrayal of Sonny Corinthos has made him one of the most enduring characters on General Hospital. As the powerful and often feared crime boss, Sonny has been at the heart of some of the most dramatic storylines on the soap. Yet, what truly sets Benard's portrayal apart is how he imbues his character with layers of complexity, vulnerability, and, most importantly, deep love for his family. Whether it's his devotion to his children, his fierce protection of his loved ones, or his unwavering loyalty to those who matter most to him, Sonny's family bonds are at the core of his character. Benard himself has always been open about how important family is to him in real life. The actor frequently shares personal glimpses into his life with his family, and it's clear that the values he portrays on screen are reflective of his own life. Recently, Benard posted an adorable photo of his grandchild, TT, which quickly went viral among General Hospital fans. The heartwarming image sparked an outpouring of affection from fans, who couldn't help but gush over how cute and precious Benard's family moments are. For many fans, it's this authentic love for his family that makes Maurice Benard not only a talented actor but also a deeply relatable and cherished figure in their lives. Maurice Benard's connection with fans. While Sonny Corinthos is known for his tough exterior and intense life in the underworld, Maurice Benard himself is the complete opposite in many ways. His fans adore him not just for his acting talent but for his down-to-earth personality, warmth, and generosity. Through social media, Benard has cultivated a special bond with his followers, often sharing personal anecdotes, behind-the-scenes glimpses from General Hospital, and heartfelt messages. His ability to connect with fans on a personal level has earned him a devoted following. It's no surprise then that these upcoming meet and greet events are generating so much excitement. Fans who have followed Benard's journey on General Hospital for years will now have the opportunity to meet him in person and express their appreciation for his work. Whether it's through a handshake, a photo, or a brief conversation, these encounters are sure to leave a lasting impact on both the fans and the actor alike. Elizabeth Weber's quest for the truth is a perilous one. While her dedication to uncovering the mystery surrounding Sam McCall's untimely death is commendable, it's clear that Liz is venturing into dangerous territory. She is on a path that could potentially put her life at risk if she doesn't tread carefully. Liz is resolute, determined to uncover what really happened to Sam after the fatal surgery, but the deeper she digs, the more she realizes that the truth may be more complicated and more dangerous than she first imagined. As Liz continues her investigation into Sam's death, she might discover that those she trusts most could be involved in a conspiracy far larger than she ever anticipated. The stakes are higher than ever, and Liz is aware that if she doesn't find the evidence she needs soon, she could become a target herself. With every step, the threat of danger looms, and Liz will have to decide how far she's willing to go to uncover the truth, even if it means putting herself in harm's way. Liz's relentless search for the truth. Despite her growing fears, Liz is determined to get to the bottom of Sam's death. For weeks now, she has been tirelessly searching for answers, trying to piece together the puzzle of what happened to her former patient and acquaintance. Though others around her are inclined to believe that Sam's passing was a tragic accident, Liz remains unconvinced. The more she delves into the details of Sam's final moments, the more questions she uncovers, none of which make sense. Sam's death was ruled as a result of a fatal heart attack brought on by a lethal dose of digitalis, a drug Sam never needed following her surgery. The drug had not been ordered for her, and yet she somehow received a deadly dose of it. No one on the medical staff seems to have made such a grave error. The facts don't align with any reasonable explanation, and Liz is growing more frustrated with each dead end. She knows something isn't right, and she refuses to accept that this is just a careless mistake. There's a suspicion gnawing at her. Was this murder? The mysterious drug that led to Sam's death. The most perplexing aspect of Sam McCall's death is the mysterious drug, Digitalis, that was administered to her after surgery. Digitalis is a potent drug typically used to treat heart conditions, but it wasn't needed in Sam's case. Her surgery had not involved any complications that would necessitate such a treatment. In fact, the drug was not even ordered for her. This raises the disturbing question: who decided to give her a lethal dose of a medication she didn't require? Liz has been relentless in trying to track down the source of the drug. She's checked hospital records and spoken with the staff, but so far, she has found no leads. The more she uncovers, the more she realizes that someone went to great lengths to cover their tracks. No one on the medical team seems to have been responsible for the error, which means that someone must have deliberately administered the drug without anyone noticing. But who? And why? Liz's unwavering guilt and determination. As Liz investigates further, her sense of guilt deepens. While she didn't personally oversee Sam's care, Liz feels a profound responsibility for what happened. After all, she works closely with the medical team, and she believes it's her job to ensure that patients are well taken care of. If this was a mistake, if a drug was administered in error, Liz feels that she should have caught it. After all, if there was even the slightest chance that something could have gone wrong, shouldn't she have noticed? That thought haunts her. But it's not just guilt that drives Liz. Sam's death leaves behind 2 children, and Liz can't bear the thought of their mother's death being chalked up to an unfortunate mistake. Sam's family deserves answers. They deserve justice. Liz feels an obligation to not only clear her staff's name but also to ensure that Sam's death is properly investigated, no matter how complicated the process might be. A suspicion of murder. As Liz continues her investigation, she begins to suspect that this isn't just an accident. The possibility of foul play looms larger in her mind. Sam's death doesn't make sense. There is no logical explanation for how a drug could be administered to her without anyone noticing. And there's no clear reason why anyone would have given Sam the drug in the first place. Liz's instincts tell her that this was no accident, it was deliberate. This thought troubles Liz deeply, but she can't shake the feeling that someone, perhaps even someone close to her, is responsible. As she digs deeper, she wonders if the killer thought they could get away with it. Perhaps they assumed that Sam's death would be written off as a mistake, just another tragic accident in a hospital setting. But Liz refuses to let that happen. She won't accept that this is just a random error. Security footage and the quest for answers. Liz's investigation takes a new turn when she considers reviewing the hospital's security footage. If someone did sneak into Sam's room to administer the fatal dose, there must be footage of it. Liz is determined to find it, even if it means going behind the backs of her colleagues. She is well aware that such an investigation could be risky, and the idea of confronting someone on the inside only adds to the tension. To assist her, Liz might turn to her brother, Lucky Spencer. While Lucky has always been a loyal ally, his own personal life could interfere with his ability to help Liz. With a potential job offer on the horizon, Lucky is considering leaving town, and Liz fears that he may not be available when she needs him most. The idea of taking on this investigation alone is daunting, but Liz is nothing if not determined. She knows she can't stop until she uncovers the truth. A dangerous conclusion? The closer Liz gets to the truth, the more she realizes that she's not just chasing answers, she's potentially uncovering a deadly conspiracy. She knows that whoever is responsible for Sam's death won't want their secret exposed. The killer likely thought that Sam's death would be quietly swept under the rug, but Liz's persistence is making that impossible. However, Liz may not realize just how dangerous her investigation could be. Her pursuit of the truth could put her in the crosshairs of a killer who will stop at nothing to ensure their secret remains hidden. If Liz is not careful, she could find herself in a situation far more perilous than she ever imagined. The investigation into Sam's death is no longer just about justice, it's about survival. Liz will need to tread carefully and be prepared for whatever comes next. The killer may have thought they could cover their tracks, but Liz is determined to bring the truth to light even if it costs her everything.